What if the scariest and sweetest thing in the world was letting someone see the real you, not just your face, but your clumsy heart after only 1 week? Picture the warm steam rising from a cup of tea in a quiet living room, the soft fever-warm touch of a hand on your forehead, the shy smell of home-cooked soup, and the quiet fear that everything might still disappear. Episode 3 of The Invisible Man and His Soon-to-Be Wife, aired January 22, 2026, on Crunchyroll, steps right into that trembling new love feeling, right after the gentle confession that ended episode 2. Like two teenagers sneaking their first secret date while the whole world watches, or like a soldier finally coming home after battle and learning how to be soft again. This episode wraps you in everyday magic. You feel the heartbeat in every small choice. And by the end, you're sitting there with them, wondering, can something this new and fragile really last? Still streaming on Crunchyroll and Ani Plus Asia in select regions. Episode 3, Dating for a Week, begins exactly 1 week after Toonom and Yaku became a couple. They promise to stay professional at the detective agency, but love refuses to stay hidden. Yaku invites Toonom to her home for the first time. At work, the team notices Toonom's stylish new green suit and teases them about keeping secrets. A lively new lawyer joins their circle, and when Yaku suddenly falls ill, Toonom steps in to care for her like a true partner. Simple moments, tea, first names whispered in private, a surprise visit from family, fill the screen with warmth and gentle laughter. No huge cases this time, just two people learning how to hold each other in daily life. You feel the cozy quiet of Yaku's apartment like it's your own living room. You hear the nervous giggles and the clink of spoons. And when the door opens at the wrong moment, your own heart skips a beat with theirs. The story flows like a quiet weekend at home, slow, warm, and full of tiny surprises that matter more than any explosion. It moves the romance forward by showing what happens after yes, the awkward joy of figuring out how to be together every day. The big revelation comes when Toonom explains his invisibility in simple words. He can make clothes and objects disappear using a special substance his body produces, but it only works on non-living things. Manga readers know this detail clears up the "how do his suits stay invisible?" question that many fans asked after episode 1 and 2. No big cliffhanger, but the final scene leaves you smiling and hungry for more of their everyday happiness. Pacing feels perfectly relaxed, like the show is saying, good love doesn't need to rush. Toonom, Yohei Azakami, grows bolder and sweeter. The man who once hid behind perfect manners now breaks his own rules just to be close to Yaku. His care when she is sick shows a deep, quiet strength, the kind that says, I'm here, no matter what. Yaku Yukanuki becomes braver too. Inviting him home and letting him see her messy, feverish side is huge for a woman who has always felt her way through a seeing world. Their choices feel real and surprising in the best way. The new lawyer Kusuke Madarito, Junya Inoki, and his partner Daichi Kikira bring fun energy and show that love looks different for everyone, and that's okay. Every character feels more alive, more themselves. This episode gently asks, how do we let someone close when we're scared of being too much or not enough? Toonom's fashion is his only visible voice in a world that can't see him, like anyone who expresses themselves through clothes, music, or quiet acts of care. Yaku's sickness lets him show love through actions, not words, reminding us that real devotion often looks like soup, cool cloths, and staying when it's not glamorous. The easy acceptance of Madarito and Kikira's relationship adds a beautiful layer. Love doesn't need to look one certain way. It feels like the show is whispering to every viewer, your small, everyday love is enough. It's beautiful. It matters. We see more of the warm, mixed world where humans, invisible people, beast folk, and lawyers all work and love together. The agency feels like a real family now. The simple rule about Toonom's invisibility substance adds gentle depth without confusing anyone. It makes his stylish suits even more meaningful. The words feel like real people talking when they're falling in love. Let's use first names when we're alone lands like a soft promise. No fancy lines, just honest, slightly nervous talk that makes you smile and remember your own early dates. Those quiet sentences stay with you long after the episode ends. Studio Project Number 9, under art director Chika Murayama, shines brighter than ever. Movements are bigger and more playful. Yaku's excited little hops, Toonom's floating clothes when he's happy. Colors feel cozy, soft pinks and warm yellows at home, gentle office lights. Still moments during the caring scenes speak louder than any action. The beauty here isn't just pretty, it means safety, closeness, and joy in ordinary things. Director Mitsuho Sita uses warm close-ups on hands, faces, and steaming bowls of soup. The camera stays close when they're alone, making you you feel like you're sitting right there in the room with them. The editing is gentle and rhythmic, like a heartbeat getting steadier. Ruka Kawada's music feels like a soft blanket. Light piano and cheerful little melodies wrap around the tender scenes. When Tsunomu cares for Yaku, the music quiets and lets their breathing and soft voices fill the space. Silence during the mom's surprise visit, it makes the laughter that follows even louder and sweeter. Yohei Azukami's Tsunomu voice melts, smooth and gentle, with a new warmth that trembles just a little when he says her name. Yuka Nuki's Yaku sounds shy, excited, and real. Her fever weak, thank you, hits straight in the chest. Junya Inoki brings loud, happy energy as Madarito that perfectly balances Kikira's grumpiness and makes the office feel alive. I smiled the whole time, then felt my eyes get warm at the end. The scene where Tsunomu feeds sick Yaku and her mom walks in, it's pure, clumsy, beautiful love. It feels like every time someone has taken care of you when you felt small and weak. This episode doesn't just show romance, it shows the quiet promise, I choose you, even on sick days. It left me wondering about my own relationships and feeling grateful for every small kindness. The moment their hands find each other again feels like two lonely paths finally meeting in the middle. Some might say the story moves too slowly with no big action. That's fair. But that slowness is on purpose, like sitting with a warm drink on a cold day instead of rushing through. It lets the love breathe and feel real. Any small confusion about invisibility rules gets gently explained, so nothing feels lost. Episode 3 is a quiet triumph. It deepens the love, adds wonderful new faces, and turns ordinary days into something magical. Its biggest strength is heart. It has almost no weakness. This show isn't rushing to the finish. It's inviting you to stay and enjoy every gentle step. So tell me, when was the last time you let someone see the real, messy, beautiful you? Because after watching this episode, you'll want to. The next chapter of their story, and maybe a little piece of your own, is waiting. Don't miss it. Let it warm you too.